Cronulla have won their last four. They're in the top four. The Warriors have lost their last four. They're in the bottom four. But let's see how they fare. Super Saturday night in Cronulla. And the Warriors' first use. And Adam Blake puts the 200 gamer onto his back first up. That's a start.
Yeah, congratulations, Ken.
Well done. Here's my hip, knee and elbow. Now Jazz Tavanga. Back he comes up to the 30. Very much in the cut from the same cloth as McInnes. Tavanga.
Yeah.
This is Barnett with the ball. Inside the 40. Fanua Blake, his next game we'll see him in the NRL will be for Cronulla.
Great to see him inside tonight. Tane Tuapiki.
Tuapiki, Magic Round, go back there. One of the stars of Magic Round. So, the Sharks on the run. Sam Stonestreet, who's been lighting it up. 6 tries, 4 matches. Maybe tonight in front of home fans he can get a bag full.
Great run, Katoa. First carry of the night, back into the side. Boy, that's powerful.
On their own 30, the Sharks. A few missing, but they should have a clean bill of health going to the finals, all being well from here in their final 2 games. Four Pines Park, their final destination in regular season. And now Rudolph, nice play. There's an overlap there. Nickera keeps it going. Atkinson to Katoa. They sort of passed without drawing a man there. The overlap was there. Last tackle the Sharks. And Hines a bomb. We'll check conditions out at ground level with Eloise in a moment.
Great chase.
Tuapiki hit front on. Fullback on fullback. Let's go to Eloise on the sideline. The last day of winter, you wouldn't know it.
Yeah, it's a very good evening to you, gentlemen, and hello to everyone at home. There is a real buzz down here in the Shire this evening. You touched on the conditions. It's 19 degrees. The breeze has dropped off in the last hour, so it makes for a perfect 80 minutes. Of course, you touched on the top. It's Old Boys Day. It's a sellout crowd. It's the last home game for the Sharks in the regular season. As we also farewell, of course, Sean Johnson. We are set up for an epic clash here at PointsBet.
Our fans watching in England, of course, Super League fans there. What did you say? 19 degrees on a Saturday night. Your last day of winter. It's been 30 plus in Brisbane. And a shout out to Hull KR. Winners this morning, clear at the top of the ladder.
Boys, get your heads in. Shot clock off.
So from the scrum, the Warriors for Tenny Zalesniak. Just inside the 20. Lussick is starting hooker tonight. Egan coming off the bench. Tavanga his second hit up.
Give room now. Oregon front foot. Go 2.
Now Lussick and Barnett. And along they go. Chad Sickle, Klugster. Big touch in the centres tonight. First time he has started in the centres this year. Johnson, Setterfield, Walker. Saw space, couldn't get it there on the left side. Into the Sharks half they go.
Wait, wait.
Great fillip for the Warriors if they could score the first points. Johnson and Metcalf, who started last week's game on fire. And along for Alileatoa. He's making some good progress in the NRL. Back for Metcalf on the last tackle. Kennedy's going back just in advance of his goal line. Good set, though, from the Warriors.
Yeah, really uncomfortable spot to start your set for Cronulla. Great kick there from Metcalf, who has also spent plenty of time here in the Sutherland Shire. And the Warriors, a really nicely constructed set, and the Sharks doing it tough now, coming off their line. And
that will help. Pressure relieved by the Warriors, conceding the penalty. Cronulla here at home this year have won 7 of 9, but have won their last 3 here. Always buzzing. You come down to Cronulla, people walk, they park from a long way away, and or walk from home. And it's a brilliant atmosphere walking into the ground. Just a shame that it only has the limited capacity. Now Hines, cut out ball, Atkinson was hit.
Montoya was flying in off his edge there.
Now Brayley to Hines. Remember a comeback game against the Dragons, was it last year, where he had something like 4 or 5 try assists? Sharks fans hoping he can repeat tonight. McInnes a little surge. 40 away from the line. And this time Kennedy, they're playing it right up the centre here, almost behind the markers. Their target. Back to Hines from 30 metres out. Placing it to inside the 10. They own it, the Warriors. That's good play, Marcelo Montoya.
Well, it was a great take because Tuapiki was caught in the tackle, so Montoya had to drop himself back and hedge his bets between being in fullback position and also holding that left wing. Hines, a pretty conventional kick, but he had to attack it and did a great job, Montoya. And the Warriors now through Tuapiki up over the 30-metre line.
Montoya is well bandaged tonight out on that left wing. We saw him pre-match doing all manner of stretches inside the dressing room. One off a chair.
Spectacular
Balance stuff, yeah. It was interesting to watch. Johnson bombing high. Kennedy underneath it. Zaki will come from outside the 10. Little spin. Put him away from Barnett there. Kennedy, you must feel a bit of pressure when you got the great David Pritchie in the crowd because he was just so how good was he on his nights when he just ran, he just glided across the park. This man's been very good for them. He's wearing 6 on his back. He's playing in the centres. Daniel Atkinson. Now up with McInnes. Rudolph, bit of ball play, short of the line. Nickera, offload without looking was clever. Rudolph offload with sight.
Got it, Leotau.
And turned it over.
Yeah, good desperation. Nice bit of interchange of short passing from Cronulla, but the offload from Rudolph not finding the mark. And now through Cape Walk, the Warriors attacking.
Just one leg hold there from Hines, stopped him. Quick play the ball, short side. Montoya comes within 5 of the line. Warriors well set, looking really sharp. Johnson Tuapiki just lost his footing.
Oh, it looks like Barnett's in some serious trouble here.
Good.
No, back to his feet. Might have been collected without the ball. And a penalty, yeah.
There we go.
He still doesn't have the ball, mate.
Yeah, Braden Trindle it was. Just coming in off his left edge.
I don't think it hurt him. I think he just stayed there just to make sure they
Got a penalty.
pick up on it. Yeah, just to ram home the point. No suggestion of penalty goal on such a night. Tavanga with the ball for the Warriors. 7 minutes into the contest, the Warriors with a big chance of opening the scoring. Fanua Blake has scored the last 2 times the Warriors have played the Sharks. Lussick now, Johnson, and a Tuapiki with a bit of footwork. Iro has him.
He's going to be hard to get around, Iro. He's a great defender.
James Alesiak got the best of passes. Johnson cross to Tavanga. That wasn't good from the Warriors. Left them to centre field, but everyone had to stop to catch. Now Lussick, Walker, rubber kick from Walker. Don't see that too often. Fielded there, in goal. Trindle across the dead ball line.
That's brilliant from Trindle. Tippy-toeing along the dead ball line. Andrew Webster not happy. But that's great work from Braden Trindle. Great reaction from the half.
Stand up. You surrendered.
Atkinson told to stand up. Heard the running commentary. That was Walker kicking. Had the range right.
Oh, yeah. Nice right foot step on the inside of Metcalf.
So through 4 tackles, they're only just back to their 20, the Sharks. Now Hines. It's a good start to the match. Both teams coming with a confident approach with the ball in hand. Mackett goes for Trindle, the kick from outside the 30. And Tuapiki is there. Just his 6th game for the year. And it is actually his birthday today. 25th birthday for Tane. Tackled outside the 30 of the Warriors. Now on to Montoya.
Yeah, he's really challenging the tackle there of Atkinson. And I think that's where the Warriors need to send their attack over towards Nico Hines and Atkinson. It's a combination that's new. Haven't had a lot of reps together. And the Warriors need to send some of their attack towards that side.
Johnson to Picky again. Now a little right foot step there from Nickel Cookstar. They're on the 30. Again threatening. 2 tackles left. Ball movement is good. Johnson steadies it up there for Tavanga. Metcalf was lurking on the outside. Now last tackle for Johnson. To bomb looking for Wateni Zalesiak. The centre, Nickel Cookstar got there first. Cronulla pretty cool there to defuse the situation.
Yeah, 65% of the territory already for the Warriors. Well, they are doing a great job just to suffocate Cronulla and keep them deep inside their half. Need to be disciplined here, the Warriors. Can't afford to give away any penalties. Zero, a tough carry. Shrugging off Warriors defenders and earns his side a penalty. What a big moment there from Kale Iro. That is huge.
That moves the eye out of the referee. Hasn't the Sunday ticket, our double tomorrow, come alive on Fox League with the results from today. The win by Parramatta, the only place you see both games tomorrow, and they both have a massive bearing on the 8. The Knights and the Titans, and it is Father's Day tomorrow as well, so give Dad the afternoon off, let him watch Fox League all afternoon. And the Raiders and the Roosters as well. Raiders and Knights have so much to play for. It'll be a good afternoon tomorrow on Fox League. Kaufusi on the run. Highlighted his offloads are getting better too, Kaufusi. Trindle goes short and Rudolph. He might have put the offload away for the night after the last one. 20 from the line. Now Brayley takes them left. Trindle, Hines, on his back, Nickel Klukstad. Last tackle. They can kick it all the way over to the right if they wish. Hines with it, gives the pass to Trindle and goes with that. The suitcase just went open. The clothes and everything else hit the deck.
That's a great tackle. That's Kurt Capewell, who's come from left back row. He's come all the way across field to make that tackle on Braden Trindle, who is that robust ball runner close to the line. And an experienced player, Kurt Capewell, and that was a big tackle as Zalesniak now trying to find some tough meters.
So you can to try and reverse the trend against the Warriors tonight. They've certainly got to address a lot of the little things. They can't make errors inside their own half. Their completion rate hasn't been a problem all year. Fanua Blake, Walker, there's Barnett with a juggle.
Metcalf just lurking on the inside. Such a great support player.
Now Johnson on the front foot. Johnson is through. Back to Metcalf. That is so good. The 7 to the 6. Johnson. It's a bit of a passing of the baton. Metcalf, you can light it up from here. Here's one to send you on your way.
Well, I just could see him pushing through the middle. The support play of Metcalf and the speed that he has, he can turn half chances into points. Johnson just skimming down the short side, looking, scheming, adventuring, finds some space on the inside there of Kaufusi, and it's shut the gate. Once he gets through, he's absolutely electric. Take yourself back to the Perth Nines. Luke Metcalf was in absolutely devastating form over there. He's had a tough trot with some bad injuries, but boy, he's a player. And the halves combining, Johnson straight. That's vintage Johnson. Squaring up Brayley on the outside, the show and go on Kaufusi. And Metcalf gets the Warriors on the board. That was good to watch.
Yeah, fractured leg has pulled him up for the better part of the year. His 7th game of the season. All smiles from Sean. Wonderful piece of play. Luke Metcalf started with the Sharks NYC back in 2017 and headed over to Manly and then back to Cronulla and on to the Warriors. Best yet to come. Absolutely. With Luke Metcalf. Gee, that was quick. That little bit, that 15 metres, he just put a space there.
The vision that we just had there on Fox League of Johnson skipping down the short side and the eyes just looking towards his outside men, just completely bamboozled Oregon Kaufusi. It was Johnson at his best, just telling lies with his eyes, Andrew.
Oh, nice. Telling lies with his eyes. Johnson from 8 metres in from touch. And the right foot hangs it out the right. Well, the brother of Sean always told us, he always said, after you do something good, Sean, your next kick's not good. and still to this day, his last game.
Watch this. So he's looking in, then the eyes start to go out. Look at this. The eyes go right out. Look what it does to Kaufusi. Gets the shoulders turned out. Beautiful show and go. Oh, that is silky from Johnson. That is good stuff, Andrew. Love that.
That makes you think. if you could say you don't have to attend off-season training. Could we?
Well,
keep him going, just a little arm twist.
Oh, that's good.
Alrighty, so Cronulla concede the first. Warriors up by 4. Places in the top 4. We'll keep you abreast of the live ladder through the night. But again, tomorrow, Fox League, you Knights fans and you Raiders fans, and of course the Roosters and the Titans, but to the teams trying to make the 8, it's alive and kicking your chances.
All the way, Brennan. Go 3.
Ooh, Rusty's played the ball, got away with it. To a picky. If you haven't seen him before, a little bit like Keanu Kinney at the Titans. He can be just as elusive. Oh, bad bounce here. Katoa shaping to go long.
Just rusty kick there from Johnson, front spinner. Trying to hook it back across his body to find the 40-20. As we see Atkinson, heavy shot there.
Walker and made sure he was down. And Kennedy with it. Well, they've come with their boots on, the Warriors, which is pleasing. There's more than just emotion and spirit. There's effective defence. There's a positive attack. And it's got them the lead early. Rayleigh on to McInnes. There is Hines. Jink. Almost got through the Walker tackle. Last play. Rayleigh. Back for Trindle. Under pressure from Lussick. It's down to Ateni Zelezniak. Stone Street lines him up.
Gee, they're brave, the wingers these days. They just have to stand there and cop their medicine. They can feel that whole defensive line coming down. Stone Street timed that to perfection. Look at this, just having to wait. That's brutal. And then turns around and does this. Carries the ball, gets an offload back to Cookstad.
They're 30, the Warriors, 15 minutes in to game 3 on Super Saturday as Montoya launches himself at them again. Here is Walker, offload, loose, Johnson, scooper. Barnett with it. Barnett throwing the Cameron Munster dummy there. We'd like to have seen him dart through there. Now Johnson bombs. And 45 metres out, was thrown down by Ero. Ball allowed to bounce like a magnet. Montoya's kick wasn't all that flash. He's ended up with a ball. He'll try a second one. The referee says your first one. I'm not giving you a second.
Hand over. 10 by 10.
Gee, that was dangerous. Katara allowing that to bounce, and it's just some poor execution there from Montoya. Should have gone over the top. And they're going to challenge here, the Warriors.
Joey, we've got to cut this challenge. The on-field ruling is a knock on Warriors. They believe that there's a late hit on the kicker.
Oh, wow. It's
Kailira on Johnson.
Well, watch it in normal speed. I can hear Brandy screaming from Brisbane. But we'll watch it in slow motion. No, they can't.
Sean Johnson is in a vulnerable position in contact after he kicks the ball.
Pardon?
The challenge by the Warriors is successful.
So there you go. Well, it becomes a successful challenge, so the penalty will be where the ball landed, and Kailiro is confused.
It has been breakneck speed. Chris Butler, just the referee, a chance to catch his breath, and it has been powerful.
Ali, you're on report.
On report is Ali Leotawa, I think.
Stay
But
there.
the Warriors on the attack here. It's been a powerful and an excellent start from them. They've completed their opening 11 sets.
15 away from the line. There is Walker. Blake is itching to have a crack at the line here. Nico Hines, he's got him in front of him. And Hines makes the tackle. You know the try-scoring prowess of Fanua Blake. Lussick, they go spinning with Tavanga. He gets in a little wrestle with Brayley. Now Lussick, quick hands along. Johnson, Barnett, no dummy this time. Held up 10 away from the line. Warriors threatening to post a second try. Solid work.
Got to go left.
Lead by Johnson, Lussick, Walker, and there's Fanua Blake. Just held on to by Hines and McInnes. Lussick, left side. Shots.
That is a great tackle, Britton Nickera.
Metcalf smothered well and truly by the Sharks back rower. Johnson kick through the uprights, caught on the full by Trindle, and it's a 7-tackle set for Cronulla.
That's a shocker from Johnson, really mounting some pressure, the Warriors, and really poor end to set. Now they back it up with a penalty. And that's 3 that Dylan Walker has given away on the ground. That is beautiful work, wasn't it? The athleticism, the aggression from Britton Nickera from the inside there on Metcalf. You just can't give Metcalf any room, and he just absolutely hammered him from the inside. With the yardage penalties, the Warriors are on top, but 3 penalties now in yardage. It's really gifted Cronulla an exit.
Sharks have only had 42% of the ball. It would be less than that if the Warriors' discipline was a little better. Kafusi with it. Lens tackler Tavanga. Raylan, centre field, Rudolph. Got a bit of burst of speed there. Quick play the ball for Brayley. Hines will run, good side. So within 5 of the goal line. Last tackle, Sharks. Brayley, this looks good. And then Trindle with the lead boot. And it pulls up on the dead ball line.
Leave it.
Well, it looked like it was going to go over for all money. Then I don't know, maybe the fans at the hill just blew hard. They kept it in the field of play.
Yeah, it was definitely strong off the boot, wasn't it, from Braden Trindle. And the footwork now of Cookstar and the support, there it is. It sat up almost perfectly. And the Warriors just protecting that dead ball line nicely.
Capel to halfway. There's real intent about the performance so far. We've seen it many times this year that they can be on top in games, but they don't convert it to enough points. I think it was just one game against Canberra this year where they absolutely were on fire, but there's other games and sort of 1 or 2 tries pulls them up. Johnson here. Oh, shot there by Trindle.
Some of the contact tonight is brutal.
To a picky, just counting the ribs. Walker was somewhat of a goose step there. Last tackle. Warriors. It is Metcalf's kicking job on the left side. Montoya is getting through. In the end, Katoa will be relieved that no one challenged him in the air. It is out from the line on a night where you got nothing to lose.
Here it is, jamming outside in. Trindle just levelling to a picky. Great shot from Braden Trindle outside in. And another penalty. Boy, that's 4 yardage penalties now from Chris Butler. Murata Nuakore this time. Sione Katoa just backing into the tackle and gets himself in that uncomfortable seat position.
Still, well done Warriors. Kept a top 4 side scoreless in the opening 20.
And 14 from 14 with the footy. Dry conditions here at PointsBet Stadium, and Warriors playing a good style of footy tonight.
So sort of the crowd, there's a mood of them, they're just waiting for something to happen. There's not a lot of zest, you would say, from the supporters that far. They haven't had a line break to hang their hat on. Now Kennedy pushes along to Kafusi. Now short of halfway, Brayley. Hines has been busy, no question of that. Back for Rudolph.
That's a great run from Toby Rudolph, still going too, dragging 3 Warriors defenders upfield.
So they're centre field 35 metres away from the line. Hines pushes along to Nickera. Floating ball. Katoa away. Kick back in field almost through the legs of Metcalf.
Warriors first.
Knock on both ways. Here's the ruling by Butler.
His skill and his gameplay just continues to evolve, Britton Nickera. This is the play before that was cracking down that right-hand short side. Fired the ball to Katoa. For a back rower, the skill it's impeccable at times from Nickera. One of the elite back rowers in our competition, yet still seems to slip under the radar, doesn't he? When you're talking elite players in the game.
True.
He is certainly one of those, but just goes without notice sometimes. That was a great play, and now Cronulla right on the attack, looking for their first points.
10 away from the line, up with Katoa, who is one of the best tackle busters in the game, over 100 again this year. Across with McInnes, setting it up for Williams. Strong all-forward bench again for Cronulla tonight. Williams, Hunt, Hamlin, Welle and Hazelton. Trindle a dummy, Barnett hangs on. And all strength puts the Cronulla half down. Now Brayley. Was unhappy with something. McInnes, Kennedy. Blake. Wasn't falling for any dummy there. Brayley back in. McInnes. A hit and spin. Cut offload, fourth tackle, the Sharks. Still no points through 22 and a half minutes. Shortest point, shortest way from A to B. Britton Nickera just ran as hard as he possibly could.
Well, the
no
first
try,
contact from Metcalf.
Just want to confirm that he's held up and he doesn't lose it.
Was a cracker. His hands in collision are sensational, Nickera. And Brayley trusts him, and he goes deep into the line. The stop there, the bravery into the collision from Metcalf was great. Tuapiki does an awesome job to get underneath.
At this stage, Britton Nickera still has possession.
He looked like he was going to squirm out of the tackle from Metcalf, and there you see the right hand of Tuapiki getting under the ball.
Yeah, well, just. Britton doesn't seem like a man who scored the try. He would know. And Butler sent it upstairs as no try. Damn close, though.
Yeah.
And they still have a tackle up, and they are setting up deep and left the Sharks. Sam Stonestreet will be the last man left. He's almost
Britton
back on
Nickera has
halfway.
possession here. His hand then comes off it, and a touch is taken to Tuapiki. This constitutes a knock-on in the end goal. We have a decision.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that one.
He's making a tackle. It'll be a 20 metre.
So
it's not going to be quick.
in goal.
Here, 20.
So Warriors get
20.
7 tackles set.
It's in the end goal. It's all right. Wait, be quick. Wait, Sean, wait.
Gee, that's a great result for the Warriors.
Come on.
The lottery. Now Martini Zalesniak with it. A little, not the big.
No,
it's not a Saturday night 20 million.
$2 crash.
Division 3 or Division 4 or something. Diakore with it. Yeah, $9.80 check. I'm writing it out right now for the Warriors. Good start, but it's Australian dollars. 15 short of halfway. Lussick. Now for Noah Blake. Good run.
Been good, hasn't he? Oh, there's
For
the...
Noah Blake. Yeah,
Come on.
Let yourself. I'll take it from here.
Jack Williams actually positions his shoulder perfectly because the ball starts to come free. Watch this. Just there in the Nickera tackle, and then he positions his shoulder on and just forces it into the ground. It's nice work from, good awareness from Williams, who's onto the field. And we can see Wade Egan down on the touchline getting ready to come on. And you talked about the Warriors at times struggling to capitalise on their dominance and turn it into points. I feel if they're going to get any value tonight, you look back at that round 1 game where he was terrific through the middle of the field against Cronulla. They need Egan on the field.
It was unfortunate for Blake. His numbers were really good. 9 hit-ups, 89 metres early, 3 tackle busts and an offload. Now the handling error as well. Cameo played by Ennis. Sharks 32 away from the Warriors line. Brayley. And they're working there for Williams. Mainstay of the 17. He's always part of it. Jack Williams. Now on the 20, cross with Trindle, a little bit of width here. Hines dummy, but no joy. Warriors working hard in defence. Brayley back to the right. McInnes will run straight at them. And Barnett wrapped the arms around the ball there. Last tackle. Could go left or right. Left is the choice. Trindle dummy, short. Teague Wilton. Beautiful play, the number 7 for Cronulla. Wilton, who's only had one previous touch of the ball tonight, is the Sharks' first try scorer.
Yeah, beautiful ball playing from Braden Trindle. The replay will look spectacular. Digs deep into the line. You can see Hero and also Wilton up nice and flat in that double lead shape. Right on top of Johnson. Holds the ball up beautifully. Johnson barely lays a glove on Teague Wilton. Perfectly timed, well executed. And Cronulla's attack through Braden Trindle. Yeah, that's great ball playing. Held the pass up perfectly. That was sharp from Cronulla.
Yeah, so there you go. The curse of the Warriors for all the dominance they had and a lot of ball and good completion rate and all the rest. They will be trailing in just a moment with 14 and a half remaining in the first half. And I really do think, and I don't know what the answer is, but I really do think that has been their biggest problem all season.
Has been, yeah, no doubt about it.
Because they have had many good periods in matches against all quality of opposition. Let's go down to the sideline, Eloise, with the Sharks in front by 2.
Yeah, the Sharks take the lead through Teague Wilton. That is his first try since round 11 and his 5th for the season. He actually spoke this week about wanting to really take it week by week and play their style of footy, and they've done that tonight, taking the 2 points here at PointsBet.
Averaging 27 points a game, Cronulla, this year, which is their second highest average tally in the club's history. 2002, just a fraction better. So a big night here. We'll change that. And then, of course, we'll look ahead to the game with Manly next week. If you missed the news, Tom Trbojevic definitely won't be part of that at 4 Pines Park next Sunday. So Cronulla bringing it back.
Oh, good shot there. Just jacked him straight up. Adding Fanua Blake.
Wait, Dylan, wait!
Live ladder. Cronulla move up to second. That points differential is very solid. Roosters to play the Raiders tomorrow with a far superior points differential. But that's the live ladder as it stands right now. Dolphins in 8th.
I think Craig Fitzgibbon will be really proud of his side. It's got a very much a semi-final feel about it and flow to it this game. And they've had to weather the storm, a big block of possession. Offloads now coming together for the Cronulla side, but they've come out the other side of that big pressure block that the Warriors put on them in the opening 20 minutes. Get themselves back in front.
Time it was a good offload from Rudolph. Trindle. Tuapicki's on the run, close to the sideline. Steadies well. And we'll bring it back for the Warriors. Of course, they lost Roger Tuivasa-Sheck last week. Controversial circumstances. So he doesn't get to play. Now Watene Zelezniak in front on. And Respect to hang on to the ball, Barnett to the bench for the Warriors. And Toya's come in off the left wing. A little bit of, Corey this time. They've lost their adventure all of a sudden. The Warriors in this mode of just one pass to a picky, weaving run to halfway. Last play, Johnson, high ball from 45 metres out. Kennedy with it. Warriors present a straight line to the Cronulla fullback. And they begin their set inside the 20.
Stand there, wait out, Ryla.
Interestingly, at the moment, the Warriors rolling with Lussick, Egan, and also Dylan Walker all out there in the middle of the field. So a bit of a different look from Andrew Webster and his forward pack rotation.
Hazelton is out there, straight into it he goes. Crowd hero. Quick play the ball, allows Brayley to go on a scamper. Last tackle, Cronulla. Good defensive set, Warriors. Trindle kicks there. Tuapicki will need balance to catch this one. There he is. And again, it's shaping like he's got a big run in him. It's his 10th carry of the night. He's already got a couple of tackle busts.
Oh, that's a good run there from Leotower.
Long inside their 30. Watene Zelezniak back. Still sitting short of 100 career tries. He's 98.
Hazelton in some trouble here. He's really struggling. Came reeling out of that tackle. Slow to get back on side.
Walker through the centre. He looks very stiff in the leg, Tom Hazelton. Last play for Metcalf to kick this time. Low and hard for the corner. Kennedy watches it. Oh, does a dance all around it. Ends up with it. Then does a dance all around the defence. But they've got him. Fanua Blake. Sharks are under pressure here. On the back of a perfect Metcalf kick. A little bit tough. Stone Street with the ball. Outside the 10 he goes. Let's have more of their bench players up at the moment. Hunt and Hamlin Welle. Offload again. Back for Brayley. Nickera, the offloader that time. Essendon still looks like he's inconvenienced.
Inside 40.
Trindle's kick with good angle on it. With Teddy Zalesniak. Little palm it back. And to bring it back, look at those locks. We're going to miss them over the summer. With Teddy Zalesniak to Tuapiki.
Zalesniak.
Step, run up the middle. Lovely swerve there.
Time's off.
Well, I don't know what the advantage is for the Warriors. They'll go back for the penalty 10 out from their own line, or they should have the option here, shouldn't they?
Yeah, it's Jack Williams. Absolutely flattens him here. And it's late. And Tuapiki then makes a run 40 metres downfield, and we're going to go all the way back. You're right. Well, I'm not sure the advantage here. And if it's what the Warriors wanted, they had a disrupted.
That's what Johnson is saying.
Well, it was a disrupted Cronulla defensive line. They were ready to play the Warriors.
I thought it was late. I wasn't sure of the point of contact, so that's why it's review. Joey, on report. To report, I get that. I understand. Okay, I thought there might have been high contact.
It will only be advantage to the Warriors if they get a sin bin.
Kick it into touch and you've been safe.
You know what? I'm okay in the sense that Chris Butler is making a call.
Yeah, that's right. We can't change the rules on the run. We rarely see that.
And he thought it was high contact at first look.
Yeah. But it's unfortunate.
It is.
If that came up again, let's give them the option, because we play an advantage rule, and well, there's no
That's
advantage.
a great point.
So Johnson, well, geez, I hope he finds touch. That would hurt.
Oh, Dave.
Come on, Sean. Yes, he finds it. That'd be switch the lights off. That'd be on our bikes. Now Johnson.
Been impressed with Sifakula out there now for the Warriors. He's been very powerful.
10 runs last week against good company. Played 31 minutes. So one to follow. Oh, boy. Yes, folded by Jack Williams there. Now Johnson. Tuapiki. Iakore. Yeah, they're running like, well, let's not leave anything behind tonight. Johnson onto Tuapiki. And caught by Kale Iro. Last play now. What's Johnson got in here? Out of the kick bag. It's the bomb from 30 metres out. Kennedy, surely they jump for it. Yes, they do. Old school disruptor there. Cronulla come back with the ball. One hand up in hope. They've moved on from that. Cronulla on their 30. So Royce Hunt is out there, man of the news at the moment. Shopped around.
Yeah, West Tigers.
Big chance. Now Brayley. Sort of halfway. Kennedy promoting it there for Atkinson, who's moved in closer to the action. Now look at the move on this.
He's lost the ball.
And loses the ball, Nickera, but play on. Hines, but that was some run by the back rower, backing up Michael's comments earlier. That was explosive run. Last play, Trindle with it, flat ball arrow, and a great name in New Zealand Rugby League scores against the Warriors. They extend their lead, the Sharks.
Yeah, put this down to the run from Britton Nickera on the far side of the field. Just charging back on the inside, changing direction with Atkinson, found Nickera. And just so fast, so powerful. Egan had to go low in desperation. And on the back of that met momentum, fast play the ball. Thought there may have been a little bobble there on the ground from Nickera. Brayley's service has been terrific. Trindle at full flight, and this left edge of Cronulla. The first one was Wilton. This time he goes to the outside and plays to Iro, who is just so powerful and tough to stop close to the line. And the Sharks extend their lead, and it's on the back of Braden Trindle. Beautiful ball playing.
Lots of good signs out there, Michael, for Cronulla. And it's against the Warriors side, playing some good football. Trindle looks sharp. Hines has made a polished return. Nickera fantastic. Iro's had some moments. Rudolph's offloading. So we're seeing a lot from Cronulla tonight. Gee,
really starting to lose their tackle, the Warriors. Brayley starting to run from dummy half. Nicker has found some room in behind the ruck.
Oh, a long way back. Trindle with a strike and hands it out to the right. So the margin is 6, with 6.5 to go. Halftime show coming up on Fox League. Big post-match show. There's so much to talk about out of today on Super Saturday and a preview ahead of tomorrow.
Look at the intent that he runs with, Nicker up. He really challenges the defensive line. Look at that pass from Brayley out in front. It's exactly what you want as a half. Yeah, really sharp attack there from the Cronulla Sharks and a well-deserved try. Gee, it's been great to see his elevation at left centre. Kale Iro.
Stay here, guys. Stay on here.
Cook Island's part of the Test series coming up. He's, no doubt he'll feature in that.
Exciting, the Pacific Championship news this week in both the men's and the women's. From an Australian perspective, as Hunt comes back from the kick-off. Matches in Brisbane and then the finals at Combank. 4 games for the final. Our last day of rugby league. Brayley passes to Stone Street. The local Jumga is on his way. A kid living his dream in the Cronulla Sharks jersey. He's probably dreamt of that as a 7-year-old and an 8-year-old, and tonight he's done it for real.
Came into tonight's game with 6 tries in his 4 games, Sam Stone Street. Local product from D. Larcell. But it's on the back of this crafty little number 9 whose form is accelerating towards a final series. Blake Brayley out of dummy half. Poor work at the tackle again from the Warriors, just far too quick. And Brayley, who's supremely fit, out with good pace, found some room in behind the ruck. Look at this, Sifakula laid out of the tackle. Nicker unable to get there. Dylan Walker starting to fatigue, and Brayley's just cut them to pieces. Looming on the inside was Stone Street, who accelerated away from Metcalf. And Cronulla go bang bang.
Attended his first Cronulla game as a kid 14 years ago, so he's in front of the old boys. He would have come out to see a lot of those old boys play 14 years ago. He has now scored in all 5 of his matches, and in the NRL in the Origin era, there's only been 3 players do that. Among them Israel Folau, that scored in their first 5 matches. He might be in for a few more tonight. I tell you what, I want to give a shout out, and I think all rugby league would give a shout out and join me tonight, to Nathan Stapleton.
Oh, yeah,
now,
absolutely.
Nathan, who's obviously been dealt some pretty bad cards, but a shout out to you, Nathan. Hope you and the family are doing well. He holds the record for tries in a match by a Shark against the Warriors. It's 10 years ago that he scored 4 tries for the Sharks. Now, I'm not death-writing the Warriors. I just think there might be a few more tries in the Sharks tonight. But to you, Nathan, all of the rugby league community wish you well. Hope things are going well for you and the family. And we remember you tonight from a previous Sharks-Warriors encounter.
10 minutes, 3 tries, and it's quickly got away from the Warriors after a very good start. They'll need to turn this around.
Indeed, 4.5 minutes. They're desperate to get the ball. Oh, that's a good shot, although it's hurt near Corday. Possession is king here. Early on, Warriors had 60% plus. It's turned around to Cronulla. The last 10, it's been 61% to the Sharks. And you just feel if they hang on to the ball, there's a lot more points in this Shark side now. 16-4.
Ready up. Far too quick to get the ball speed. Braden's killing them around the ruck. So too this man, Trindle.
Hines. Oh, Atkinson. Good shot, Montoya. The Warriors against the run of play. And the referee butters onto it, wants to pull it up. Atkinson having a tough night out in the centres. On the end of some good shots.
You're not sure you want to play right centre when you're marking up against Montoya at left wing, because he just loves to jam, and when he jams with conviction, and he jammed right into the rib cage, and that is not a smile, that's a grimace of pain.
But the Cronulla get the feed, because as you see from the replay, it was passed and it was knocked forward by the Warriors, passed backwards, importantly, and that is why Cronulla get the feed, and they go back to that right side again with Katoa short of halfway. So the possession stays with Cronulla. Warriors trying to hang on here, but the margin is 12. I think the crowd anticipate another 4-pointer before the break. Back with Hunt. He's in position to offload there. 3 tackles down, 30 away from the Warriors line. They're playing very much at the speed they did against the Dragons last week, and it was mightily impressive. Brayley with it. And Hazelton along. Williams with a right foot step. He's only 11 from the line. Last tackle play. Hines calling for it. He's with it. Right for the line. Sends the Goulburn Bulldog over Tom Hazelton. What a highlights reel. He's getting a 4-pointers, if you will. Tommy boy.
Well, buckle up. There's been some big score lines this afternoon. There has been tries after tries after tries. And Tom Hazelton, one of the cult heroes in the Sutherland Shire. This is the work where he tips on. Nice piece of play there to Williams. Williams powerful. And then Brayley out of dummy half. He is killing them. Links up with Hines. And they are just kicking the front door in here. The Cronulla Sharks have absolutely torn to shred the Warriors through the middle of the field. Look out. We might be in for a big number here for the Cronulla Sharks if the Warriors keep dishing this up.
Another nice touch with the old boys. Gavin Miller's the man who recommended Tom Hazelton to the Sharks. Former Goulburn Bulldogs Rookie of the Year. Gavin said, we've got a good in here. And Gavin gets to see his prodigy, if you like, score a try right under the sticks. Right up there. This is a battle. Hazelton v Fanua Blake, the front rower, try-scoring stakes. Find a 4-pointer, Trindle. So from a 4-0 lead early to the Warriors, they were threatening to maybe post a second. They now find themselves down by 18. That hurts.
Yeah, you can see Nick Corey there just turning his shoulders in on Hines. It was all he was after, Nico Hines. Beautiful ball from the star halfback. And the home fans absolutely wrapped. It has been a demolition in the last 15 minutes from the Sharks.
Well, how adventurous do they want to get here?
Well, the Warriors need a circuit breaker. They just keep kicking off to the same side of the field, and the Sharks are just in autopilot at the moment. Here comes Royce Hunt again.
All right, so Hunt from alongside the security guard. He's a good 7 metres yonder the dead ball line. That's where he started his run there, back to the 20-metre line. That's a win for the front rower. Sharks, as I say, how adventurous do they want to be here? Do they want to show a trick shot? 22-4, pressure off. Going to half-time. Is there a chip over the top coming? Hero with the ball. Hines is marshalling the troops on the right-hand side. Oh, slow play the ball there, though, for Brayley. There's Hines. No chip. Back in field with Williams. Now Brayley on to Kennedy. Dummy. Well, they're in 2-point field goal range. Right on the break, if they wish. It'll go to Hines. No, he's going to kick. Well, that is... Well, I don't know what that is. Low into the fence from Nico Hines. He'd had enough. You may as well take the 2-point shot than just kick it into the fence. But Cronulla, they've got hot in this one, scoring 4 tries to 1 and go to half-time, leading by 22 points to 4.
If the Warriors are any chance of coming back into this game, it's on the back of their majestical number 7 in his final dance. Let's go.
Second half underway. Sharks in the top 4, sitting second on the live ladder. Royce Hunt rips into them first run of the second half. They lead by 18, Cronulla. Good mood here tonight. It's a bit of celebratory atmosphere with the old boys night. Parade has killed them. And another penalty inside their own half conceded by the Warriors. Surely not Dillon again.
Almost every single kickoff, they just continue to persist with kicking to Royce Hunt. He generates a fast play of the ball, and Brayley runs. And whether he's setting up tries, line breaks, or now earning his side a penalty, Brayley is absolutely killing the Warriors tonight. He's in great form.
Easy leg up into the Warriors half. On the second set of the night, in the second half, Hines, centre field, Williams, Hazelton. Don't they get good value off their bench?
Yeah.
Hazelton with a try, Hunt, fearless charges. Williams has been very strong. Hamlin-Welle still to come. Nickera cut low down there by Egan. Sharks look sharp to start the second half. Hunt with the ball. This could be ugly for the Warriors, for all the emotion in the rooms if the Sharks quickly score. Hines to the line. And that's a very good tackle, Mikkel Klutschtar, to stop Wilton going over for his second of the night. Back with Hines. Kick. Took a deflection. Oh, just saved by Walker.
And got out of the in goal. That's a big play from the experienced Dylan Walker. Ricochet always tough for Tuapiki. Williams was flying through, Jack Williams. And the desperation there, good signs from Dylan Walker, but Cronulla right on top early.
And trying to do some attacking of their own. Tower there on the run. It'll be better for another. Oh, Tom Hazel. There's another example of being folded. Montoya there. Now Cable with it. No, I just think Ali Leotau with another off-season.
Yeah.
And a little bit of confidence out of first grade. I think he's going to be a player next year. Johnson spiral bomb. Kennedy with it on his own 20. Back come the Sharks. And Metcalf thrown to the side by the Cronulla fullback. So the Sharks will come away from their own 30. Gives us a chance to go to Eloise on the sideline. What about the coaches' reactions at halftime?
Yeah, plenty from the coaches at halftime. Let's start with Craig Fitzgibbon. He was really happy with their goal line defence in the first 40. He wants plenty of pressure on their kick chase here in the second. As for Andrew Webster, well, it's simple. He wants them to go out there, be courageous for their last 40 minutes for 2024 and to create a special memory for Sean Johnson as he hangs up the boots.
Kennedy, Trindle, cross with Wilton. Two back rowers left and right. They've got footwork, Nickera and Wilton. Slow play the ball there for Brayley on the last, and the kick from Trindle from the short side, and Tuapiki with it. And good technique, and the leg up. And the Warriors are back with the ball, but still feeling like they're under assault. Tenny Zalesniak, you'll hear the cheers from across the Tasman if they get a penalty here inside their own 20. Just to get one back. Mikkel Klutschtar on the run. Now Johnson. And across with Capel. Short of the 30. And now Metcalf takes off. Oh, shot there. Hunts on Leotau. One-on-one special there, out in front of Metcalf. On the last tackle, enormous pressure, thrown back. Fanua Blake's got there, 15 out. Johnson, can they come up with something? Johnson on the spin. Step, 10 away from his own line. No one to pass it to. Last tackle, and the Warriors will turn it over.
And again, it's Britton Nickera. Ball was loose, dribbling along the ground. Brayley trying to get there and win the ball, but in the end, a nice stop from Nickera. Now Nico Hines finds Hazelton, and the Sharks looking for another blow to start the second half.
I don't think Craig Fitzgibbon was going to let this side have any complacency in the second half. This could be a ruthless Sharks we're seeing tonight. Nickera to play it 9 metres out. Brayley wide, Trindle running back in is Wilton.
They've gone back rower to back rower a couple of times tonight. The ball movement's beautiful.
Brayley to Hazelton, on to Hines, runs it through. Welcome back, Nico. Back and half back. We're in the halves for Cronulla. Nico Hines scores a solo try. The Sharks fans give him the salute.
Yeah, early in the opening half, it was great to see Nico Hines taking on the line with his running game. Showed that he had no concerns about the ankle injury he's coming back from. And you could see there pointing, steering, looking at the opportunities, and just goes straight through Capewell and Egan. That's far too easy. Nico Hines just straightened off the right foot. And that was enough to get on the inside of Capewell. Egan unable to fill the space from the inside, and Again, there it is. Brayley out of dummy half. Just a couple of steps just to engage the ruck defence. Great skill from Hazelton, whose game development continues to get better. But defensively, oh, hold on. The obstruction.
Oh, hang on a second. Well,
Joey, let's look for an obstruction, please.
well, they're never overturned now, are they, once
No.
we go to this process?
Just watch the run here from Royce
Look at
Hunt.
the run
on
of
Egan.
Royce Hunt. He now stops in the line. This prevents Wade Egan having a direct run and attempt at Nico Hines. Slows up his defensive pattern.
All right, Nico, you'll have to
This
wait.
is an obstruction. We have a decision.
He sounds a bit down tonight, Grant Atkins, in the bunker.
You're right, I was right.
Lacking a bit of gusto on the decisions. But
He might have been running late and just missed the dinner order.
Just watch.
no, that feeling.
Yeah, don't.
I get the Sharks.
Yeah.
There were three meals here, and you've had all of them. I don't understand
What do you
that.
guys? Wait, wait.
Oh, you did win a grand final. So fair play. Warriors have the ball 15 inside their own half. Look, they've probably done well not to have conceded since half-time. 5 minutes. It's been Sharks dominating field position. Warriors have slipped to 43% possession overall, and that's despite completing 20 of 21 sets. They're second in the league for completion rate, and that has not been their problem. Now Egan part. Oh, nice play through the middle.
Great work, Hazelton. Just tying in from the inside. Bench has been terrific for Cronulla.
Kicks to the corner. Wateni Zalesiak is flying. Kennedy has to bat it dead. I will say one thing, if we can walk down memory lane with Sean Johnson, could we have a Johnson moment? He was running the same way
Yeah,
for
don't
the
remind me.
Warriors against the Sharks.
Don't remind me.
Could that happen later in the game? Let's just plant that seed. I'll
Charge
leave that
down
one out
Ryan
there.
Hoffman.
Ryan Hoffman. Yep. And then Sean Johnson gets the ball about 30 out right side, ends up going left, right, middle, and through. Stay with us until the end, folks. Sean Johnson's farewell game. Noah Blake comes back for the Warriors. A reminder tomorrow, both games here on the Sunday ticket. So important. The race for the top 8 on Father's Day. Knights and the Titans, and the Roosters and the Raiders. Live back-to-back. Egan to Johnson. Steadies it up for Walker. Wrap up the ball there and get him onto his back. Egan now. Noah Blake. Johnson. And tapped on by Metcalf. There's trouble. There's trouble. It's picked up by Atkinson. Chased by the speedster. Got away from Metcalf. Running away from Wateni Zalesiak. Throws a perler out to Stone Street and gets over for Cronulla. Sam Stone Street, with the biggest tongue in rugby league, scores a double. It's become his signature. If the Warriors fans thought that was exciting, that try.
Yeah, Warriors players in back play saying that this has been touched, but it's playing the whistle, isn't it? Atkinson, always in the game. Nice ball playing there from Fanua Blake. Doesn't hit the mark. The tap on there from Metcalf. And Leotau unable to pick up the ball, and Atkinson just streamed downfield. Showed great pace and evasion to get away from Metcalf, get on the inside there of Wateni Zalesiak, and then a rifling pass out to Stone Street off the left foot. And Sam Stone Street. And we're gonna check this again. It's could be 2 in a row. Yeah, here we go.
Well, serious.
Joey, just looking for a touch from Shione. Possible knock on.
You might have to pull the tongue back in for momentarily.
Sione Katoa's left hand hits the ball forward here. This is a knock-on. We have a decision.
Well, there you go.
Okay,
So
guys,
2
2 meters.
disallowed for Cronulla. Can't argue with them though.
No.
And Stone Street denied
Well,
that.
this might just be the momentum swing that the Warriors side needs. So a chance just to catch their breath, go all the way up the other end of the field and get a set restart here to really get their attack flowing. And that man there is key to it. Egan and Johnson need to combine.
Still say that was exciting from Atkinson. That was,
great.
Metcalf's quick, but Atkinson, what a valuable player.
I must say this week, Andrew, when I knew that Hines was coming back, the trust that Fitzgibbon has showed in Atkinson to keep him in the side, I was so happy for him. I just feel like he's in there. He's in there 17, definitely. And the way he's been playing, he's almost knocking his way into the 13.
So scrum here, 20 metres out from the Sharks line. No change to the halftime score. Johnson away from the scrum. Metcalf. And running at a ring there. Leotoa headed towards the sideline. Back now for Metcalf. Johnson. Walker to a picky. Oh, he got just pushed along by Wilson. It seemed like a genuine attempt to tackle him. Egan now. Oh, was that forward? Fanua Blake with it. It's very flat in front of the posts. Egan, Walker. Niokore has fallen into Hazelton. Well, this is one. We saw 3 of them in the Cowboys game the other night. Niokore has been collected in the head while sliding.
Nothing more than an accident. There's nothing more than an accident.
It's half his height there. And what he would be, normal ball carrying position.
Yeah, Hazelton a little worse for wear too. So too Niokore. And Mitch Barnett on his feet on the touchline about to. In fact, he's sat back down. Looks like it'll be
Tom
Harley. And Hazelton on report. Not sure he'll have too many dramas there.
Mind you, I did see Dylan Walker put his hands up because he was sin binned a number of weeks ago.
I'm trying to give you an explanation, okay? I'm giving you the respect to explain it. You give me the respect back to listen. So he's slipping. So he's very close to the ground. It's actually indirect contact, okay?
So it's not contact with the head?
It's indirect contact. It's not straight with the head. It comes up off.
Did you say ball?
No, I didn't say ball. I was just going to say, well, then what's he on report for then? Like if you say you've put everything to say that it's an absolute accident. He's slipping. He doesn't even hit him flush. And then,
why is it on report?
So why is it on report? Why do you get the free interchange? Anyway, let's worry about it in December. I'll have a barbecue at your place and we'll go over all the contentious decisions there. With it is Egan. Fanua Blake, he's itching to get one last try for the Warriors. He's been prolific in that department. Right on the line. Egan, Johnson holds it up to a picky.
Great read.
That was Stone Street there. He's still a rookie. But he's done everything right, it would seem. Still for the Warriors. Oh, Lussick went through. He was under the black dot. Right there. Walker couldn't get it to him. 10 metres away from the line. There for Egan. Now the right side. Johnson to a picky. On to Watene Zalesniak to score the 99th try of his career and the 50th for the Warriors. They scored first in the second half. You wouldn't have seen that coming.
Beautiful starting position from Sean Johnson. Great deception. Hides himself behind the ruck. Swings from the left side of the field here. Look at this. Sitting on the left side near Adam Fanua Blake. Waits to see where Kennedy puts himself. And then bang. Off to that right-hand side. Direct deep into the line. That was enough to get Iro interested. And Stone Street, who had jammed in. It was great work from Johnson. Only moments ago he went there. And it was Stone Street jamming in. That time he got him. Beautiful pass selection. Deep into the line, out the back. Tuapiki draws in Stone Street. And Zalesniak, it's a great finish with Kennedy coming through at a rate of knots. Did well to get the ball down. And that might be the circuit breaker that the Warriors need.
There he is, 99 tries in the career of Dallin Watene Zalesniak, 212th game tonight. And number 50 for the Warriors, 13th for the season. Last year, he of course had the club record 24, so he's going to come well short of that. Wonder whether Dallin will figure in the Pacific Championships. Of course, players that don't play finals football will be told that whether they're in contention or not. Over to Sean Johnson. Bang one over on the sideline. Sean, I think even the Sharks fans won't mind that. There he goes. Johnson. Right foot. Johnson. Yes. Well done. Nice moment. Johnson gets 2. A sideline conversion. Try assist. 22-10. Warriors still in it.
Yeah, I've loved the career of Dallin as well. He is such a great finisher, but it's what he does in the backfield for his side, how tough he carries the ball when his side's under pressure. And some of the finishes that he's dished up when he's had an opportunity to find the try line and others hesitate and try and step in field or hesitate. He just takes the line on. He's a great finisher.
November 9's the last day of the Pacific Championships, by the way, and that will be 4 matches at Convict. Buy your tickets at nrl.com/tickets. Christchurch also on the call. We'll get the Australia-New Zealand, first time they've played against each other since the final last year. Their big one there. The Warriors on the run. Capewell cut down by Hunt, but this is good. Nothing to lose. Long time before they play their next match. That's in, well, in the NRL, it's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas. Yeah.
It's a long time and a long way. 5 metres inside the Sharks' half. Now Egan. Johnson. On for
Tom Ali out on the edge. Yeah.
There is on the field. He's very much out of the Sifakula mould. They're good size, physical about them. Kennedy, nice catch. 10 metres away from the Cronulla line. All right. Response needed from Cronulla. Certainly don't want to let the Warriors get inside 12 when you had an 18-point advantage at half-time. With the ball. Hunt's down for the count at the moment. Trainer's just gone to him. Away goes Atkinson. Thought he had one of the markers offside there. It's 10 inside their own half. Cronulla with the ball. And Katoa, wow, just wound up there. Last tackle Sharks. Who's run the ball 6 times tonight for 58 metres. Disallowed try for Nico.
Royce Hunt coming from the field and Hamlin Welling out there now for the Cronulla side. Always a strike weapon for them. Big, powerful and athletic. And there he is making his first tackle of the night.
Boys, that was heavy. That was Nicola hunting in low. Beat it off down the middle. He just needed someone pushing up, and that should have been Metcalf's job.
Set restart too on the back of it.
Up over halfway.
All right, well, a chance here. They're up over halfway now on play 1.
Well,
another set restart. Egan finding, I think it was Jack Williams offside there.
Cross with Johnson. Oh, slipping. That made it easy for Atkinson on Metcalf. On Tuapiki, left side with Capewell. Got a roll over the top of Hines there, who was able to hang on. 20 away. Still a chance with the Warriors. Metcalf, little show. Johnson kicks early. Here comes Dallin. He wins the race. Another try assist from Johnson. And Dallin Watene-Zelezniak brings up the ton. 100 career tries. What a special moment. One off SJ.
Well, here we go. It was Sean Johnson last year at this very ground that put the Warriors on his back and orchestrated an incredible comeback. They were down 20-0 that day. And Johnson in the second half is putting the Warriors on his back. Zelezniak gets it down. Never in doubt. And a beautifully executed kick here from Johnson. Brings the Cronulla defensive line forward. Drills it deep in behind. Zelezniak times it to perfection. And hold your horses, the Warriors are coming.
Yes, indeed. Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, quick fire double after Cronulla had 2 disallowed tries to start the second half. And yet it's the Warriors who post the first 2, and Johnson's got a sideline conversion again. But this to get the side back within 6.
Well, let's not forget the Cronulla Sharks leading 22-4 at half-time. 2 tries disallowed to start the second half. 2 tries disallowed. And all of a sudden the Warriors have turned momentum. And Sean Johnson, yeah, there they are. There's plenty of love here for him tonight. And he banged one over from this very spot only moments ago. And a chance now to put them within striking distance.
So sure appreciate those who've put in the effort with those signs. Here he goes. Played again, Sean. Right foot. This time out in the right. 22 points to 14. But it is 2 unanswered tries to the Warriors. This is Dallin Watene-Zelezniak's night.
Yeah, he's been a real handful. Out of the backfield, he's been hard to handle, and his try-scoring ability, honestly, he is one of the best in the game and does everything at 100 miles an hour. Hard not to love Zelezniak. 100 tries, Vossi. What an achievement.
Yeah, but at the moment, you're in Johnson's last game, and on your highlights reel, it's Johnson setting up a try. That probably means more than the 100. Yeah, that's the actual moment to get that 4-pointer there. They're in it, the Warriors. You're watching it live on Fox League. Ad-free during play. And the Warriors are just trying to throw a dodgeball-sized spanner into the works here. Now Walker, switch of play. Nice footwork to a picky there.
Egan starting to find some room, isn't he, around the ruck?
Well, that was a nice goal there. Pass without looking again.
First half it was Brayley. This time, second half, Wade Egan starting to cause some havoc. The Warriors hook up.
There's a Tuapiki cramp starting to set in. 25 minutes from home. It might be a little rugged here. Not a lot of first grade this year. Back to Johnson. Bomb from a long way out. Kennedy's got it covered with the ball. I won't say Cronulla fans nervous, but they're not up and about, are they? The Sharks fans we're looking at in front of the commentary box. This is not going to script. They went to half-time thinking, you beauty, 40-plus points.
Yeah, things a little wobbly, only momentarily for the Sharks as they get Cameron McInnes in his 200th game back on. Craig Fitzgibbon wasting no time to get his Iron Man back on through the middle.
Here he is, straight away. McInnes. Bunny, a dragon, and a shark. Cameron McInnes. Now Brayley. Trindle. Williams. Over halfway he goes. His 8th hit up of the evening. Last play, Cronulla. Back with Trindle. And this will find Tuapiki. This will test out the cramps. He's with it. 10 away from his own line. To bring it back, he's still likely. He's had 18 runs tonight for over 130 metres and 3 tackle busts, but he still might be. There might be a big play in him. Yeah, Tala now in trouble for the Warriors out at left centre. Fanua Blake going off the field. Jazz Tavanga, you'll see him in there again in a moment. Dallin playing the bunker card here. Now, now we've just got a little bit of more time wasting. It gives the bunker even more time to look at it.
Hey, carrying on, cunt. You've been carrying on.
Boys. Brayley. Boys.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to say Dylan Walker's on tilt here.
Back up.
Walksy, stay on us.
Dylan. I understand, but you need to get yourself in check too.
They got a penalty out of it.
Yeah, they got the penalty, so he got what he was after, Zelezniak. And Blake Brayley on report, nothing too much in that one. The home fans absolutely filthy. And things starting just to get a little hostile here in the Sutherland Shire.
And maybe Walker's playing the card, keeping his team fired up as well. When I say it's on tilt, it might actually be a positive. He's got everyone else into it now.
Well, just keep your eyes on Johnson here. He's growing in confidence in his final game.
Cross there to... Oh, Tavaga!
And it's Brayley too.
Folded part 3. And then across to Capewell on the spin. Oh, all down the legs there from Nicara. He's okay, Capewell. No, he's not okay, Capewell. Now Johnson, Walker, pass there to Tuapiki. May have been obstruction with Lussie going through. They get the call. No! away for the high shot.
Jazz Tabunga it was.
The late tackle.
Things just starting to get a little prickly here.
Well, the late tackle.
Yeah.
So that's happened before the obstructions. You can't go back and challenge.
Foul play that overrides it, okay?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. The foul play overrides it, and it happened before the possible obstruction. So there can be no challenge. There it was, without the ball, taken down by Hemlin Welle. Can't argue.
No.
Dylan.
No, they're going to take the 2 here, the Warriors.
No.
They're going to take the 2.
You sure?
No, Slade Griffin.
Time's
Yeah,
on.
he wants to take the 2. That's the message from upstairs. They're saying, no, bugger it, we're going.
Yeah.
Sorry, Slade.
That's it.
Hey, it's my last show here.
Yeah. You can still be wearing the blue shirt next year, but there we go. Warriors looking for 3 straight tries in the second half. What a super Saturday. The stories today. Egan, Johnson, this time a short pass. Welle is the man who'll have to play it. 5 out. Egan. There he threw a pass. I thought it was forward, and it was. Yeah, that's...
Look at the reaction from the fans. They are up out of their seats and they're into it. They are into it. Chris Butler late to call the pass forward. There's no doubt about it. Falling off his pass, Egan, he'll be disappointed. He's better than that. And a chance blown, really blown there for the New Zealand side.
Let's go down to the sideline, Eloise. Some injury news.
Yeah, Murata Nirakora has passed his HIA. It was deemed a Category 2, so he is free to come back into the contest.
Right, so he's back on the sideline. The Akorde, the card, ready to come back on. Cronulla. Go to it. Their last try, they're running hot going to half-time. They'd scored tries in the 33rd minute. Then Stone Street got over in the 35th. Hazelton got over in the 38th. And that's where it stops. No more points. 22-14, final quarter of the game. Oh, and then a drop ball from Williams. Warriors come up with it. Corey will get ready to go on for Lussick, it seems. Running 1 out. What has Johnson got in store this set? Although, mind you, if you're talking team aspect, I think Metcalf has to get more involved, more touches.
Yeah. Just sitting himself on the left-hand side. It's all Johnson and Tuapicky.
Regan. There with Walker, double pump. Johnson, Tuapicky, they're on again. Nickel-Clockster! Oh! Teddy Zalesiak was hit over the top by Hero. Dallin is not well.
He is such a physical player, Hero, and just hits Zalesniak as he's slipping from the inside. Had to be made. Great desperation from Kennedy.
Oh, well, hang on a second.
And there's definitely, well, if some of the others have been high contact, it's on here.
Yeah, now we're going.
Here we go.
Who's in the middle of that?
It's Trindle. Trindle's thrown the little shove. Here's Wilton, Stone Street.
I think the bunker's getting plenty of time to look at this one. Gale Hero just coming over, throwing everything into the tackle, but first point of contact needs to be addressed. Dylan Walker, the policeman, he's out there. If he's getting paid by the word, he'll buy a waterfront after tonight. Here it is. Oh, yeah, well. Again, he's not bowled upright, but if it's straight on contact.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I've got 4 fair play now, Joey.
Yeah, so we've got everyone out there. They've got the sideline officials out there. They're looking at everything that followed after that. Flashpoint. Saturday night in Cronulla, 19 and a half to go.
Yeah.
But we've had 3 or 4 foul play now back-to-back, so you're going into the
He's gone. Kale Hero pays the penalty for other infringements, and the home fans are on their feet. They are livid. They're filthy.
We also don't have guys running in, and Sam's actions are unacceptable. So you've taken it out of my hands. That's a bin. If it keeps going, then you'll have another one. Where do you want it?
Boy, down to 12 men now. 22-14, the Warriors with all the momentum.
Okay, there's a famous chant going around PointsBet Stadium at the moment. And the Warriors are a big hope here. 22-14. Not until the last 10 will Cronulla have 13 on the field, and Butler's pretty emphatic on the warning to them. Look, the Warriors play with all this emotion. This could blow up as well. You could lose another. The Warriors, unbelievable. Down 22-4 they were. Now going again. And held up. Rudolph is there. Stopping Tuapiki. Try saver. Back for Johnson. Ooh, they break it down there. They're standing still. Walker it is with the ball, playing it 10 metres out. 3 down. Johnson. Well, they will keep going back to Ero's spot. They'll keep going back Cronulla's left here. They have to. Egan Johnson, Tuapiki, setting it up. Nickel Klugstar going for the line. The Warriors have got another. The Warriors may be writing a headline here. Hold the front page. The Warriors against Cronulla.
Gee, that's great work from Sean Johnson. It shows why he's been as a leader as he has been for so long. And you're right, Fossey, it was just calculated torture. He just wanted to go after that space where this man, Kale Iro, has just been sin bin for that action. He went there once. It was Tuapiki that took the line on, brought down narrowly by Toby Rudolph in a genuine try saver, and he goes back to the well. Look at that, Wilton out of the line. All of a sudden they got the 3-on-2, didn't overplay it. And Klukstad, who's had a tremendous night at right centre, slices through. The tempo of which Sean Johnson played with there. Absolutely beautiful ball playing. And the Warriors, they could be within 2 in a moment.
I'll throw one into the mix here. I mean, are we looking at the Warriors of next year? Tuapiki, like Kitty, has forced his way into the Titans fullback spot.
Definitely.
Tane Tuapiki, is he the first choice fullback? And you play Chance and Tuivasa-Sheck as centres.
The smaller fullback has really come into the game. You think of some of them that have had great success at the moment. Now, you're right, Keanu Kinney, David Armstrong through that middle part. Absolutely.
That was an amazing performance.
Suafalongo, another one. Leoi Hopewadi at Manly this year when he had his chances. Young athletic legs with speed are so hard to handle.
22-18. Smiling at Sean Johnson. Here he is. He's got another 2. I can't believe it. 22-4. Everyone at halftime, I mean everyone, was thinking walkover. Now it's 22-20 with 16 and a half to go. Rugby league is flying. You do not know what happens next.
Sean Johnson putting the Warriors on his back. You're right, it is so unpredictable. The Sharks were just rolling at a frenetic pace straight through the front door of the Warriors. Halftime couldn't have come quick enough for them. And on the back of it, look at this. It has been an absolute turnaround, what we haven't seen in a long time. The Warriors orchestrating a comeback, and it's Johnson who's doing the damage.
But again, if you miss the minutes after half-time, Sharks 2 disallowed tries, you thought, well, they're still on their way. And now the Warriors have 3. Super Saturday night, the last night of winter. What a battle. What a battle we have here. Next point's critical now. Warriors with momentum. There's John Fitzgibbon feeling. There's Metcalf. Spreads it across. Hines has been left behind. Leotel with the ball. Up to halfway. Over the top of Kennedy.
What a run from Leotoa.
Leotoa in dynamic running form there. Egan to Johnson. This is where he revels in it. Broken defence. He just wants the ball now.
Yeah,
he'll get it again. Hero's side of the field. Johnson dummy this time. 9 out there at the finish. 15 away from the line. 4 tackles down. The Warriors to Tavanga.
They'll go back there. They'll go back to where Hero.
Last tackle play. Warriors. Walker. Metcalf. Long ball. Montoya. Warriors have done it. They've hit the front. This is extraordinary from the Warriors.
I thought they'd gone the wrong way, Bossy. Johnson was screaming for the ball, wanted to go back to where Kaoliro defends, who has been sin bin. The ball movement out to the left-hand side off the kickoff was beautiful. Watch the run from Let's Howard Bank over the top of Nico Hines, shrugs off Atkinson, gets through the tackle of Britton Nickera into the backfield. And then down this left-hand side, the ball here from Luke Metcalf. You said you wanted him more involved, Vossi. Well, he steps up in the big moment, down by 2, and fires an absolute rocket. Watch Katoa, sees him jamming infield, and just goes straight across him to Montoya. And the Warriors in front, can you believe it?
No, I can't.
I can't either.
I can't believe it. Cronulla with it all to play for.
The dominance of Cronulla is why I'm so stunned. The final 15 minutes of the opening half, Blake Brayley absolutely tore them to shreds through the middle. The ruck speed was phenomenal. Cronulla were playing at a different speed to the Warriors. They were gone. And they came out after half-time and they put the foot on the throttle again. 2 disallowed tries, and it's been all the Warriors.
And I think Montoya's try was scored a little more in than where Johnson's put the ball on the tee. Normally you're trying to cheat a few metres. Instead he's gone the other way. Here he is, Johnson, from the sideline! SJ has got another one. One from the right, one from the left. Are they shooting a documentary here tonight or something?
Sometimes.
Is this some sort of script they're following?
Rugby League just continues to deliver. Sean Johnson was very animated in the sheds at half-time. The scenes after half-time, players out on the field cuddling him, giving him handshakes, wishing him all the best for his final 40 minutes of his life on a rugby league field.
Look at this.
And the masterful number 7 has put his side on his back and is delivering against the Sharks. What an orchestrated comeback from Johnson.
I'm kidnapping him. I'm not letting him retire. He's not going. Now Tuapiki from the kickoff. Unbelievable. They're in front. It's 22 unanswered points since half-time for the Warriors. 26 plays 22. We were thinking, oh, live ladder will show you that. We'll see booster points differential, all of those things. It's all gone out the window here. And Blake held up there. Egan has really been a pivotal figure in the comeback. Cronulla now to 4th position when they were sitting up there at 2nd on a live ladder earlier. And what's more, points differential could cop ahead if the Warriors stay on a roll here. Hero in the bin for another 3.5 minutes. One more try will make it tough for the Sharks. Kennedy with it. 26-22.
Possession starting to take its toll here on the Cronulla forwards. You can just see there 3 or 4 of them struggling to get back behind the ball. And no surprise, Craig Fitzgibbon's gone back to Oregon. Kafusi just coming onto the field. Trying to get some leg speed back in the middle, some power as Katoa. Good run here.
Turn the Warriors looking to get Barnett back into the action. Kafusi, night of high emotion.
I can't believe it.
No.
I can't
and the fact that the Cronulla has conceded now 26 points, they haven't conceded 18, beyond 18 for ages. They were playing so well. Brayley with it. Away to Trindle.
Back to the ball.
Who wins this competition this year? Who would know? You change your mind every week. Atkinson's been knocked down. Penalty against the Warriors. Crowd back into it, 12 to go.
And this is the reason why Craig Fitzgibbon kept Daniel Atkinson in the side. Look at the effort here. When there's no one else around, he's squirming, he's fighting to try and get towards the contest with Tuapiki. And Montoya just changing his line, and Craig Fitzgibbon, he'll be happy. Here we go, Cronulla an opportunity now.
Riley to McGuinness. The while since been down here. Rudolph to play it. Sharkies is the champ. Right in front of the Monty Porter stand. They attack! Almost get over. Slingshot tackle. Devanga stopped Brayley. He was over. Now Hines with it. Back in for Nickera. exploring the waters on the other side there, Nickera. 9 metres from the line. Still on for Cronulla. McInnes in game 200. Taken back. Now they find a little extra in defence. The Warriors. Brayley fires it across. Trindle to Kennedy. They're playing with 12 and Stone Street is over. The scores are level.
Beautiful work, Cronulla, out of that left-hand side. Denied earlier to start the second half, Sam Stone Street. And it's beautiful work from Wilt Kennedy, just moving on the pass. Here's the try saver from Jazz Tavunga. Looked like Brayley was going to stroll over, coat hang it back. And then they venture out to that left-hand side. Great ball again from Brayley. Trindle found Kennedy, who just moved on the pass on the inside of Dallin Watini-Zalesniak. And able to keep the ball alive. Found Stone Street. Gee, that's nice work from Kennedy. The move on the inside, the pass in the same motion. And we're all locked back up.
Every conversion attempt now vital. Trindle is now going to take it almost back to the 30, this sideline conversion coming up. Stone Street, 3 straight doubles. 26 all. I mean, golden points in the mix. A Johnson field goal at shootout. Johnson Hines shootout is not out of the question. 26 all into the last 10.
There's a costly play from Marcelo Montoya. He's been very good tonight. The escort penalty has really hurt his side's momentum when they were on top. And Trindle now, an opportunity from out wide to put them back in front.
Trindle, can he do what Johnson did? Yes, he can! Trindle! What a game this is! To the difference.
What a kick from out on the far touchline. Absolutely drilled it. Here it is. Beautiful ball. And Kennedy, great pass.
Eloise on the sideline.
Yeah, that is incredible from Samuel Stone Street. He has scored a double 3 weeks in a row now. Incredible to think that this is just his 5th game. They are just ahead by 2 points. And Kyle Iro is about to come back into the contest. He's been warming up and there he is. He's back in for the last 9.5 minutes.
Oh, and what about the crowd, Eloise, right now? I mean, what is there any better place to be Saturday night with a close finish like this? They are jumping now. Back comes Oregon Kafusi. 9 to go, 28-26. Now it's the Warriors who have to respond. Look at that, sideline conversions under pressure. We saw Holmes the other night banging them over. We are in for an incredible final series. Toa held up. Just outside the 20 for Cronulla. Rudolph.
Oh, good shot. Hasn't he had some nice moments, Leah Tower?
Got McInnes there. Got his number. Then Rudolph cut in half by Tavunga, who's playing his last minutes now for the Warriors as well. Inside the 40, Trindle's kick down the middle. Tuapicky with it. Now they'd love a line break from him right now. Taken Tuapicky, brings it back.
Come on, Sean. Last 8.5 minutes.
Now Montoya.
Side needs him. And Johnson starting to steer the troops around, pointing, brings Leah Tower in field.
Tuapicky cramped up again after that last run. They need him to be at his dazzling best. Egan on for Barnett. Just into the Sharks half. With 8 minutes to go. Johnson. Over short there to Fanua Blake. Last play, Cronulla. They've got to contest the bombs now, surely. Johnson with it. W and run! Johnson! W again! Barnett is smashed! Absolutely smashed by Kale Iro.
Kale Iro back onto the field after being sin bin and comes up with a mighty stop on Barnett. Boy, what a tackle from Kale. Had to be made. Johnson at his best. Great deception, feigned a kick, then sliced off the right foot. Found Barnett, big tackle there from Iro. Boy, hasn't it come to life? Hasn't it come to life in Cronulla?
Well, that was 2023 form of Sean Johnson right there, that run. And I do think Tuapicky is struggling a little, like that's where he needed to be supporting Johnson. Or Metcalf has the licence to come over the other side. A speedster had to be
He's been-
supporting Johnson.
Yeah, you're right. That's a great carry from Rudolph. And they're back on the front foot, the Sharks here.
Oh, McInnes. What about that hit there, right on halfway? He doesn't care. He loved it. Nice tackle. Barnett slow to his feet after the tackle. Trindle to a picky, had a couple of looks, did well. In fact, he's done well all night. 21st carry. Taken to a picky for the Warriors.
Great kick. He's starting to show some really nice maturity. Oh, had to pass, Metcalf.
2 on his outside. And
Yeah.
Dummy and run there.
Yeah, Braden Trindle, the length of his kick and the composure. I'm really looking forward to seeing Trindle in the final series this year. I think he's really matured as a player and could be a real X factor for the Sharks.
He is with Johnson. Corday. Offload, right at the finish. Johnson, Show, gets it back inside. Nickel Klugstar into the 40. Johnson is everywhere here. Now Bob wants Dallin to chase. He pulls up on it. Kennedy with the ball, 10 metres out. 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, they're not going to make it easy for Cronulla. They're making him earn it.
Warriors fans, you're feeling good tonight, but you're also frustrated. Where's this been? Where's this been? Sharks tackled inside their 20.
Home fans are just into Chris Butler. They want a penalty.
So the Sharks, 5.5 minutes to go. To keep on a winning run, it would be 5 in a row. And they will play a Manly side minus Tom Trebojevic in the last round at Four Pines Park. Now Brayley back away, another long kick by Trindle. Oh, Dallin, did he miss it completely? He did. It's over the sideline. Okay, he was trying to touch it and completely missed. No damage done. 5 to go. Yep.
Oh, Nico Hines has challenged this.
Joey,
Didn't look like there was any
we better
touch
cut
there.
this challenge. Non-food ruling is the ball into touch off Cronulla. They believe that the Warriors take it out.
Well, they've already had a look at the replay, and well, they've challenged because they've had one up their sleeve there.
Yeah. Worth a throw at the stumps. 4 or 5 minutes remaining.
There's
Doesn't
no touch by the Warriors at this point.
At this point,
And he just wanted to check if he was out when he touches the ball.
The ball is then out from the kick from the Sharks. The challenge by the Sharks
he
is
still sounds
unsuccessful.
down, Grant, doesn't he? He still sounds a bit down.
Yeah.
Sean,
What's been tough
ball here,
for the
boys.
bunker. Yeah.
Play the ball there.
Might have seen the roster and gone, hoping to have Saturday night.
I'm thinking of getting a little diffuser inside there and a beanbag or something, just to change the mood.
Little foot massage.
What's up? That's it. Go to the shopping channel,
Yeah.
Grant. Spice it up there, mate. Oh, we love it. And now Bunker playing its part tonight. I mean, they've had calls to make, and plenty of them. But the Warriors have 4 minutes 40 on the clock. Is a 2-point field goal in the equation? Well, it's not out of it. It's not out of it at 28-26. There's only one man who'll take the shot. It's number 7. He passes to Metcalf. Leotal with the ball again, close to that sideline. And then wriggles his way back infield a little. Capel out in front of Metcalf, and then, oh boy, they've got him flat-footed. Race the tackle there, the Warriors' last play. Again, call for it. Bomb, the 10 is Alesiak. Here he comes, flying through, ends up on the deck. What does referee Butler say? Nothing.
I think you got that right, Chris Butler. I thought Selesniak there just ran straight into the back of the Cronulla player, trying to get his side a penalty.
Well, I can't not think that if the Warriors on their next set take the 2-point shot, I don't think they can go to the last set of the night. I think they've got to go with their next chance to try and get it 28 all.
No, I agree.
And now Brayley on for McInnes, because the set after that, if they get the chance, Cronulla will be waiting for it. Now for Hines. He kicks from just inside the Warriors' half to a picky underneath it. Yet another run, make it 23 for the night.
Just looking at Leo Tower's numbers, 15 carries, 190 metres. Here he is now. He's had 8 tackle busts.
High ball, returning Zalesia, looking to get around Hero. makes the tackle. Okay, so that's the second. They're 15 metres inside their own half. Johnson and dummy there. Walker thrown down in the tackle. Just in advance of their 40. Egan with it. They'll go the one-out carry. Nothing doing there for Nickel Klukstad.
No, it's been a poor set for the Warriors.
Egan now over halfway, goes for Noah Blake. That's the fifth, that's a good carry. Watch Johnson thinking, Egan flick pass. Johnson, dummy, caught, takes him out of play. Now they're 32 away. They will go for it. Metcalf for the two-pointer. Metcalf off to the side of the post.
Time off.
Well, he was forced into the position last moment after Johnson was tackled on play 5.
He certainly had the length. Just sliced it a little to the right-hand side.
Oh, boy. Just the way that was, sliding doors moment. It should have been Johnson.
Yeah.
Metcalf stepped up to the plate. They may not get another chance. That remains to be seen. Cronulla with it 30 metres out from their own line. Every Warriors fan is wishing for a Sharks drop ball. The whole country wishing for a drop ball here. Atkinson the run, good metres, almost back to halfway.
He goes McInnes back through the middle. He's been terrific.
Forward ball to McInnes. Now they have lost it. Well, the pass was forward.
Yeah, he was just far too flat, Cameron McInnes. And all of a sudden, the whole play became a dog's breakfast in the end.
Yes. Well, it goes, and then
just took his eyes off it, Jack.
He's had a couple of drop ball moments.
All right, Sean.
Yep.
Here it is.
Well,
minute and a half left in the career.
Well, set it up. Well, now it is last, because this set, you're not going to get the ball back.
No.
You miss, Cronulla have the ball till full time. You get it. Golden point is upon us.
The Rugby League gods have given you one more shot at it. One more moment, Sean.
Well, I can't go too deep into the set because then they'll be inside the 40. Okay, watch it. On Fox League, Johnson's last stand at 28-26. He's not thinking about it now. He's thinking try. He's thinking back from yesteryear. Barnett on the spin. 30 metres away from the line. They're inside the two-point zone now. Johnson running. There for Tuapiki. Offloaded. Nickel Klukstad with the ball. Down he goes on play 4. 12 away from the line. Into the final minute. Johnson drifts across field. Finds Barnett. Now it's the last tackle. Possibly their last chance. Egan to Walker. Johnson right side. Ball out to McTaggart. Johnson writes his own script. Written, produced, directed by Sean Johnson. The movie, his last game, wins it for the Warriors.
What a moment. With one final play, Johnson swings from left to right and lands one of the balls of his career. An absolute miraculous pass out to Zalesniak.
Well,
I'm stunned.
This is
Sean
incredible.
Johnson.
This is ridiculous. This is 15 out of 10 on the incredible meter.
Look at this. Beautiful ball from Walker, and he just doesn't hesitate. He hasn't hesitated his whole career when the moment has been there. And Johnson, one of New Zealand's finest, lands an absolute pearler.
And now who gets the kick? Like, seriously, like
the script.
What happened here? They're down. They are down and out, folks. They're gone at halftime. They're gone. They're down 22-4.
My gosh.
Johnson's playing his last game. His last seconds in rugby league are a match-winning try pass.
Honestly.
And now he gets a shot at goal.
It just continues to deliver. Rugby league. Look, you can't wipe the smile off his face.
Well, if he gets this.
This is...
If he gets this. This
doesn't matter if he gets it. He's just done there.
That's the end of the movie. And then they run the credits. And then there's that last little clip. That's the shot.
What an exclamation mark on your career. What a moment.
Please. It's the best game on the planet. It's the best sport on the planet. Here we go. Sean Johnson. I think the Cronulla fans now want him to get it. Johnson! No, don't worry about it. Come back next year, have another crack. What a night. What a moment. Without apology, our focus has been on Sean. An excitement machine.
That is awesome.
It's just an amazing moment in an amazing season. In fact, I'm tempted to say, can he just come back for Vegas?
26 second half points, and it was on the back of Sean Johnson. But that final pass was what has just been a career littered with moments, brilliant moments. And he just stood up tonight and put his side on his back and just delivered. Boy, what a second half. 26 second half points. Boy.
Incredible.
What?
Absolutely incredible. Sean Johnson, with the respect of every Australian Rugby League fan, thanks for a magnificent career. And thanks for putting an exclamation mark right on the end of it. A privilege and an honour to call. Yeah. Warriors 30, Cronulla 28. The night belongs to Sean Johnson, Vonnie.